Now let's review our figure 17-8 from Stallcup's Electrical Design Book, Volume 2. And we're dealing with systems over 1,000 volts using a remote control in accordance with 230.205C, and the electrically operated switch is remotely located as you see in the drawing. And our supply side conductors 230.202A, wiring methods 230.202B, above ground 300.37, in the ground 300.50. Now, we see the switch gear in the building to the left, and the remote electronic device switch is disconnecting those remotely. Now, as you see in the note at the left top side of the illustration, if we're dealing with 1,000 volts or less, we have a similar rule in 225.32 exception 1, along with 250.32D, which requires an isolation connection of the equipment ground and neutral in accordance with 408.40 of the code. But notice what they're allowing here is to have a service point remotely and have a remote disconnecting means for the switchgear protective scheme. And, we used to have the high voltage coming in like 4160, and we would hit a switch that we would just hit the button and it would disconnect the cutout switch up above. Up above, and it might be up, 12 feet or so on the building. But this is similar. It's just allowing it to be remotely located from the switchgear that it's disconnecting. And to get a real good handle on this, just read 230.205A and C, and that would give you a good description of what they're asking you to do. And you could also pick up B, 230.205B would give you some information also. But that's what this figure 17-8 is illustrating, is when you use an electrically operated switch remotely located to disconnect the switchgear that is located remotely from the electronic operating switch.